What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video, we have a Book of Boba Fett news update here for what we could possibly expect to see in this upcoming show here, coming December 2021. So without further ado, and without any more jibber jabber, let's jump right on into it. Of course, as the last time that we actually got to see Boba Fett, at least in the Mandalorian universe, he was at Jabba's palace taking over the palace. And as we all do know, Jabba's palace takes place and is actually located on the planet of Tatooine. Aside from that, one little thought that I have never actually thought about, and furthermore, I just haven't really had anybody actually think about this whole idea here, or really heard anybody at least talk about this whole idea here, in that post-credits or the end credits scene there with Boba Fett and Fennec Shand going into Jabba's palace and taking it over, and pretty much, killing Bib Fortuna and killing everybody in there and taking it over. It's never really confirmed or said exactly when that scene takes place and how it takes place, because one thing is for sure is that Fennec Shand wasn't with Boba Fett when they had, they went their separate ways in that season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. Fennec Shand was on Moff Gideon's light cruiser there, while Boba Fett was off doing whatever Boba Fett does. However, one thing I have really just thought about is that Fennec Shand was, not with him when he went off to do whatever Boba Fett does, I guess, in that case. So it's kind of up in the air exactly when that whole scene actually promptly is taking place. That's something I kind of want to deep dive a little more furthermore in a whole separate video there, so do be sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that. Now, however, aside from that, it is kind of hinted at and rumored that the show, of course, will have some flashbacks, of course, not only to, taking place after the events of The Empire Strikes Back, which is a more recent actual rumor out there and about, as of right now, kind of taking place, exactly what makes Boba Fett, and exactly what was going on in his past life, and some of his ties and some of his deals there going on with more closely Darth Vader, and him really working with the overall Empire. So another little theory to kind of throw out there in this video is having Darth Vader maybe very well possibly appearing in some sort of flashback scenes here for the Book of Boba Fett. Now, that's just a light little theory there, of course. It's not even a rumor or anything. I'm going to cover that one in a separate video there, so also subscribe to the channel for that. However, aside from that and all those types of flashbacks maybe taking place back to the Empire days, I guess, as we're going to call them, there's also rumored flashbacks of him actually escaping the Sarlacc pit, as we did see in Return of the Jedi, him, I guess, quote-unquote, die in the Sarlacc pit, but apparently there are rumored to be some flashback scenes as well taking place back to that as well, so that there is another little key detail, however, there as well, and seeing that that also takes place on Tatooine, it is promptly said and rumored, not even rumored, I would just, kind of confirm this at this point, that Tusken Raiders and Jawas are set to appear in the Book of Boba Fett, of course, and it seems like a harmless little idea of having Tusken Raiders appear in the Book of Boba Fett, but after what we did see in The Mandalorian Season 2, more, I guess, geared towards specifically Episode 1 there, having Cobb Vanth and the Mandalorian actually work really closely with the Tusken Raiders, at least in this case. I'm kind of ignoring the Jawas in this case kind of completely, but we saw these characters work quite closely. I think we've never really seen them work this closely, or really seen this much of the Tusken Raiders even at that, so that there's just a light little theory is that we could see some more up close going on with the overall Tusken Raiders. And again, that's just a light little theory, just kind of throwing it out there. I really don't think we're going to be seeing too much of this. Then again, it's Boba Fett. I think he's going to be doing some cooler things out there in the Star Wars universe, so I think we're just going to see a little bit of Tusken Raiders here and there. And for the Jawas, actually, more promptly, I think that that's going to be a bigger deal, because as we did learn in The Mandalorian Season 2, is that the Jawas had actually taken the armor, stripped the armor from, I guess, what was maybe thought to be a dead Boba Fett, actually, and then later on sell that armor or give that armor away to Cobb Vanth, as we had seen in The Mandalorian Season 2. And like I had mentioned before, of course, I sprinkled in a few theories here in this video of maybe having a Darth Vader appear in some flashbacks of the Book of Boba Fett there, and then also having a little bit of a Star Wars Explained or a Star Wars theory at that of exactly when and how, more or less, when did Fennec Shand and Boba Fett go and take over Jabba's palace? Was that taking place, I guess, after the events of Season 1 of The Mandalorian, or really was actually taking place at the end of Season 2 of The Mandalorian? That is just kind of something up in the air, not really confirmed or anything like that, just a little theory and something I want to talk about, guys. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already to stick around for those, of course, and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. What did you think about this overall, having Tusken Raiders and Jawas, of course, appear in the Book of Boba Fett? Is that just kind of like an that would kind of, I guess, come with the package? That's just kind of like an already confirmed type of thing, or do you think they could maybe even at that play a more prompt role? Well, let me know down in the comment section down below. Check out our Instagram on Official Star Wars for more Star Wars related content. And guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. May the Force be with you always. Peace out.